over in Monmouthshire. Not really much going on here, I'm afraid. It's just work. I mean, the wine bar I'm working in is excellent, and while it was upsetting for the agency, I'm not saying I was the best worker, but it was annoying for them for me to leave. But these things happen, I'm afraid, and so new job, new week. The wine bar is excellent. Unfortunately for new stuff, I did leave them, but maybe the circumstances could have been better. But that's the job market. But if anyone out there is looking for a job, I would heavily recommend to you to do agency work. It kills 9 hours a day. It's not exactly the most enthralling of work, but you will kill 9 hours a day and you will get paid for it. Other than that, really not much going on. Working towards going to France. I mean, it is pretty nervous. It's all becoming a bit real now. I'll be there in about 5-6 weeks' time. You can track the progress through these videos, which will be going up every Friday, like I said last week. But yeah, if anyone does have some tips or pieces of advice or pointers to do, then feel free to do so. If you're not living in the country of your birth, or you've moved away from your parents to another country, then please let me know. Because obviously I have very little, idea of what to do or anything. Other than that, it's just following the news really of Syria, the Syrian story, the Egyptian story, following them with their new presidencies and things like that. Julian Assange with his asylum, and of course the banking problems from NatWest and Barclays. Now, before we go any further, I would just like to say that this isn't going to be opinionated. I'm going to try and keep opinions as low as possible. You may feel passionate about some things, but you can't judge everybody on public opinion. You may have certain opinions about something if you know a banker, or if you are married to a banker, or if if your banker is your father, your son, whatever. Don't judge them on the personal opinion. Take what you can from it, because it's all too very well that media hype gets in and everybody is pulled up in it, and before you know it, you're hating someone that you used to love. They are only human at the end of the day, and if mistakes were made, then mistakes were made, and they hold their hands up. They've got to try their best to rectify it, and that's it. But yeah, we'll say no more on the subject. But yes, thanks for tuning in this week. Obviously it's a little bit short. I do apologise for my formality. I will be off to work in a bit, but no, feel free to tune in next week. A lot going on. I start a project for a new language learning. Finnish will be on the agenda before a few things going on out there. Hopefully. May get a special report from Finland within the next sort of month or three. So I'll look forward to that. Plus, I get my first experience of being a teaching assistant at my local school, where I did my GCSE and A-levels. So, it's going to be nice. Basically, I'm going back to school, I'm learning a new language, and of course, you wouldn't want to miss that. Have a fantastic week, everybody, and I will hopefully see you very soon. Goodbye.